Welcome back. Today we'll be creating the Ghost Hunter, a Dustwalker who will seek out the undead and incorporeal beings to free the trapped souls. This is the second of the two thematic characters for the Abomination Adventure Path. Hi, I'm Yovo and I'll be going through the core features of the Ghost Hunter today. We have another human with a Dustwalker heritage, granting low light vision. The Ghost Hunter feat allows the Ghost Hunter to tackle incorporeal creatures at a relatively early level, especially if there are limitations to obtaining the Ghost Touch rune. Life Sense grants the Ghost Hunter the ability to sense undead creatures, especially incorporeals who are hiding within the walls. Spirit Strikes imbues the Ghost Hunter's attacks with positive damage, potentially activating positive energy weakness on undeads. Resist Ruins will help against higher level undeads who have the ability and attacks that deal negative damage in addition to their normal strikes. Yamaraj Grandeur is a once per day cone attack dealing slashing and persistent slashing damage to targets within the area of effect. In the Ghost Hunter's previous life, they were an archaeologist searching and exploring ruins to uncover ancient and lost information. Now reborn, they search and explore ruins not for the knowledge, but for those who still linger down there. The Ghost Hunter is a follower of Kayanan, the monitor demigod known as a shepherd. Kayanan assists with wayward souls in their return to the boneyard and manages to do the job unlike Barzak, as it is said that every mortal heart contains a piece of Kayanan. Once the last mortal dies, Kayanan will finally become whole and embrace death itself. The Ghost Hunter's class is a ranger, and their edge is a flurry, reducing the attack penalty on subsequent strikes. Their fighting style will be using two thrown weapons to attack undeads and incorporeals, especially those who hover and fly out of melee. Twin Takedown allows the Ghost Hunter to utilize using two weapons, and with the Hunter's edge, the penalty can be reduced, allowing 4 strikes in a single round to be a viable option. Quick Draw improves the effectiveness of using two weapons, as it reduces the actions at the start of combat. As it does not have the Flourish trait, it can be used for both weapons in one round. Fire Shot doubles the range of thrown weapons, which are generally either 10 or 20 feet. This increases the effectiveness of thrown weapons in different situations. Blind Fight works with Life Sense, as enemies won't be undetected but hidden instead. This also decreases the flat check to strike at them successfully. Sense the Unseen is to counter undeads that have some sort of supernatural means of avoiding all the Ghost Hunter's other tricks. Impossible Volley is great at striking clumped up targets, and Fire Shot improves the effectiveness of using thrown weapons for this feat. The Ghost Hunter Dedication grants 2 cantrips from the Courtesan spell list, but it is limited to those with the Divination, Enchantment, or Necromancy trait. In the event where a Ghost Hunter encounters an incorporeal creature that is still deciding on how to kill you, Graves' Voice will grant a bonus to increase the chance of a successful discussion to divert away from combat. Investigate Haunting grants the Ghost Hunter the ability to seek while completing another activity during exploration mode. While it is limited to incorporeal undeads and haunts, it will trigger a reaction to figure out how to deal with them in this situation. Spirit Spells grant the basic spellcasting feat for the Occultism domain, but as with the Dedication, the Ghost Hunter is limited to spells with the Divination, Enchantment, or Necromancy traits. And Peer Beyond grants a bonus when defending against a triggering haunt, and the ability to have a glimpse of resolving the haunt depending on the level of success. Here is our stat distribution. As we are using thrown weapons, we are opting to focus on strength, while dexterity and constitution are secondary stats. Here is our feat progression. Blind Fight and Sense the Unseen will be later down the progression to get the most out of the Ghost Hunter Dedication. The Ghost Hunter is adept at traversing dungeons and navigating swampy bogs with skills including acrobatics, athletics, and religion. Quick Squeeze will allow the Ghost Hunter to move in tight spaces in combat, or navigate small spaces and ruins to explore or reach a place to unlock more rooms. And Nimble Crawl improves the speed when spaces aren't so tight where the Ghost Hunter has to squeeze to move. In athletics, Combat Climber allows the Ghost Hunter to climb, even if both their hands are holding weapons which are being thrown at enemies harrying them. Quick Climber allows the Ghost Hunter to slither up a wall or incline with relative ease. And Underwater Marauder to deal with situations where the Ghost Hunter gets dragged into the bog. In Religion, the Pilgrim's Token associated with Kayanan will allow the Ghost Hunter to win initiative ties against creatures and others. The Ghost Hunter will be using the Star Knife as their primary weapon. This agile weapon will decrease the multiple attack penalty in combination with the Flurry's Hunter Edge. Thrown with a range increment of 20 feet that will increase to 40 feet with Far Shot, and an impossible volley will target clumped enemies within 80 feet of the Ghost Hunter. With the runes, we won't need to get the Ghost Touch property rune, as we'll get the same benefits from the Dustwalker's Ancestry feat, Ghost Hunter. Instead, we'll be applying the following 3 runes. The first is the Returning rune, which improves the effectiveness of using thrown weapons in combat. The Disrupting and Greater Disrupting rune deals positive energy to undeads. Initially, the critical hit applies the Enfeeble condition, but when upgraded to the Greater Disrupting rune, it has a chance to destroy the undead creature if they've critically failed their Fortitude save. Holy deals good damage against evil creatures, with the added bonus of healing once per day on a critical hit. Having a Holy on a thrown weapon can give the reassurance if an evil creature attempts to catch the weapon, they'll receive penalties as a result. Hide Armor provides the most defense with our current starting dexterity. The Ghost Hunter has a chance to opt to Light Armor at level 5 and applying potency runes to their new gear. The Ghost Hunter has the options to use the doubling runes to apply the potency and fundamental runes to their second Star Knife, and the greater version allows a replication of the property runes. The spells granted by Spirit Spell within the Ghost Hunter dedication includes True Strike to increase the chance of hitting a target and ignoring their concealed or hidden conditions. See invisibility for 10 minutes a day, especially if the Sense Unseen has been triggered, but the target seems to be outside their life sense range. And Heroism to grant a bonus across a number of d20 rolls for 10 minutes. In terms of combat, the Ghost Hunter will apply the Hunter's Edge and the Quick Draw feat to maximize their damage in the opening round. Far Shot will increase the range of the thrown Star Knife, and in combination with Impossible Volley will hit enemies afar. Life Sense, See Invisibility, Blind Fight, and Sense the Unseen are all abilities the Ghost Hunter can use to avoid an ambush from malicious undeads. Graves' Voice, Investigate Haunting, and Peer Beyond are all means of tackling haunts and intelligent incorporeal creatures. Here are the feats, skills, equipments, and spells discussed in today's video. Leave a comment below on your thoughts of the Ghost Hunter. Till next time.